Hello everyone and welcome to a comparison between my MacBook Pro, which is on the left, and my Mac Pro on the right. So let's start off with the specs. This has been quite a requested video, so I was expecting that, and I was going to do this anyway, so that's quite good. On the left we have a MacBook Pro 2011 model. It is a 2.2 GHz Intel Core i7 quad-core processor, so it's very speedy. It's got 8 GB of DDR3 RAM. I believe that's 1333 MHz. It's got a 750 GB hard drive and an AMD one of the 6000 series mobile cards, a nice one anyway. So yeah, it's a 17-inch MacBook Pro. It's well, it's a lovely machine. I'm really happy with it. Anyway, then we have the Mac Pro. That's on the right, the display's on the right, but the Mac Pro is above the MacBook Pro, as you can see. The Mac Pro is an 8-core system. It's got 2 quad-core Intel Xeon processors in it. It has 4 GB of 800 MHz DDR2. The processors, by the way, are running at 2.8 GHz. So it's got a higher clock speed and double the amount of cores as the MacBook Pro, but half the amount of RAM. Its boot drive is a Western Digital Caviar Black 1 TB with 64 megs of cache, so it's got a very fast boot drive, as far as a standard hard drive goes anyway. It's got a 2 TB storage drive in it. That's also Western Digital Caviar Black, 64 MB of cache. That's for my scratch disk and all my video editing stuff. And the graphics card is a ATI Radeon X1900 XT 512 MB. It's not a good card, but hey, I'm really hoping to upgrade it with my Christmas money. So let's do a simple shutdown and startup race with these Macs. So let's queue up the shutdown dialog box on each. Now, I think I'll just mention actually that the MacBook Pro is running Snow Leopard and the Mac Pro is running Lion. So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so the MacBook Pro went off first, closely followed, very closely followed by the Mac Pro. So that's pretty good because the MacBook Pro has been on for quite a while, doing many things. Both the computers had all the applications closed before this video was recorded, and I've unplugged the external hard drives from the Mac Pro to make it fairer because Firewire hard drives slow down lots of processes. But anyway, let's do the startup race. 3, 2, 1, go. Now you wouldn't have been able to hear it, but we had the bong from the MacBook Pro much quicker, and there's the bong from the Mac Pro. So the MacBook Pro will win this hands down. The Mac Pro is a much older machine. The Mac Pro, I would say, has a normal boot up time, and the MacBook Pro, because it's such a new machine and it's barely been used and there's hardly anything on the hard drive, there you go, the MacBook Pro is done. Because of these reasons, it boots up pretty much straight away. I haven't found much of a difference between the boot up time in Lion and Snow Leopard. But there you go, as you can see, the Mac Pro is now booted up. So neither machines are particularly slow, which is really nice. You can see the comparison between the two. What you get is your average new computer with empty hard drive and computer that you've been using for over a year with very full hard drives. So it's understandable, and yeah, I'm pleased with both of these machines in comparison. Now, if you look at Geekbench scores, surprisingly enough, the MacBook Pro apparently beats the Mac Pro hands down. I haven't used the MacBook Pro enough to say whether it's quicker or not, but at this moment in time, the observation that I can make is it's much more graphically powerful, but that's because the graphics card that I have in my Mac Pro is so useless. As soon as I upgrade that, then that won't be a comparison that I need to make anymore. Other than that, I haven't noticed much speed difference at all. If anything, I would still class the Mac Pro as quicker at doing things like rendering and whatnot, but of course I constantly make YouTube videos on the Mac Pro, and I don't do that on the MacBook Pro. So what I may do is do a trial one day, do another video comparing the Mac Pro to the MacBook Pro, a much more in-depth video. People wanted a much more in-depth video now, but I can't give it to you simply because I haven't used the MacBook Pro enough. I've used Logic a load on the MacBook Pro, but of course I haven't used it on the Mac Pro, so it's hard to compare. And I'm not doing anything demanding enough in Logic to require as much power that these machines have. One point that I'd like to make is it's very nice having very similar speeds on your desktop and on the road. The PowerBook used to be extremely slow in comparison to the Mac Pro, of course. I mean, the PowerBook scored 700 in Geekbench, and the Mac Pro can score, I don't know, 8,500. So it's an extreme difference, and it's a lot closer together now. So thank you very much guys for watching this simple video. Please stay tuned for more comparisons between these two machines, and also stay tuned for maybe some more videos just on the MacBook Pro itself. Oh, and also stay tuned for some Mac Pro upgrade videos. I need more RAM, I'm running out of hard disk space, and I need a new graphics card, so all that stuff should be coming in 2012. So thanks very much for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.